Hello, everyone. My name is Brayden Rucker. I'm a third-year medical student at OSU Comm, and today I'm presenting my study entitled The Impact of COVID-19 on Otolaryngology Research, a Cross-Sectional Analysis of Discontinued Trials. So for our background, the COVID-19 pandemic has reduced the capacity to conduct medical research due to recruitment difficulties, supply chain shortages, and funding deficits. We know that the clinical practice of otolaryngology was especially impacted due to a reduction in elective procedures such as facial plastic surgeries and vocal fold injections, just to name a few. The primary objective was to examine the extent of clinical trial disruption secondary to the COVID-19 pandemic within the field of otolaryngology. So for our methods, on August 1st, 2021, we conducted a systematic search using clinicaltrials.gov for clinical trials related to common otolaryngology disorders. We used the date range of January 1st, 2020 through August 1st, 2021 to identify all trials potentially affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Here in Figure 1, you can see our search strategy with the common disorders as well as the date range that we used to search on clinicaltrials.gov. Trials resulting from the search were extracted for trial status, condition treated, enrollment number, funding, study type, study design, last update posted, and trial location. Trials that explicitly mentioned COVID-19 as a reason for discontinuation or suspension were coded as such. For trials that did not explicitly mention COVID-19, we coded the reason from the clinicaltrials.gov website that was provided. The Oklahoma State University Center for Health Sciences, IRB, determined that this project did not qualify as human subject research. So for our results, a total of 1,777 clinical trials met inclusion criteria, and 223 clinical trials were discontinued between January 1st, 2020 and August 1st of 2021. 33, or 14.8% of the 223 clinical trials reported discontinuation explicitly due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The 33 studies had a total of 1,715 participants enrolled, and of those 33 clinical trials, 19 were suspended, 9 were terminated, and 5 were withdrawn. For our median enrollment for discontinued trials due to COVID-19 was 37, and for other reasons was 6. And our Mann-Whitney test showed a statistically significant difference between the two, with a p-value of less than 0.001. Table 1 shows the associations of study characteristics between non-COVID-19 and COVID-19 related discontinuation. So for our conclusion, we know that the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted clinical trial continuation and discontinuation within the field of otolaryngology. To preserve clinical trial development amidst the uncertain course of the COVID-19 pandemic, we advocate for advances in novel telemedicine procedures and other virtualization strategies with the purpose of maintaining advancements in otolaryngology research. So in our bottom right, we have our references for this study, and I thank you for your time.